What's going on, everybody? I am Dom from the Game Looters, and today I am dropping some straight up essential knowledge for all of my fellow crown chasers. That's right, as you're diving into Metaphor ReFantazio, I've been deep in the game, and let me tell you, starting out strong and knowing the things that are going to tell you are going to make all the difference. So I'm here to share 5 beginner tips that you absolutely need to know before you get too deep into the game. These are the kinds of tips that'll save you time, resources, and even maybe a little bit of sanity. Trust me, you want to stick around for this, and I will not let your fantasy die. All right, tip number 1. This is going to be very early on, whether you have been playing through the prologue demo or you just started your adventure. Now, let's start with one of the most important things you can do early on. Kill the dragon in the Nord mines. I know what you're thinking, Dom, why would I mess with the dragon? I'm just starting out. Well, hear me out. In the first few hours, right before you hit the Grand Trad, you're going to pass through the Nord mines, where you'll run into this big, sleepy dragon. The game is going to tell you that you need to sneak past it, but here's the deal, do not do that. If you take down that beast, you get a sword that's going to make your first dungeon, official dungeon, way easier. This fight is tough, so here's the play. Use multiple mage archetypes. What you want to do is place them all in the back, and you want to have mages with ice. What I did is I went in with 3 straight up mages. I got them all to above, as above level as I could, and I packed them all with the ice. And that is the dragon's weakness. The other thing you can do is stock up on the ice spells from the merchant near the safe room, and definitely bring some Maggie pills or Magla pills for MP restoration. It's all about strategy here. Once you beat the dragon, you'll walk away with a weapon that'll help you steamroll through the early game. The other thing you can do is you can use 2 warrior archetypes up front and a mage in the back as well. There's different strategies, but just know it's weak to ice. You're welcome. Tip 2, let's make sure that we're shopping smart and we want to buy on Idols days. Now, when it comes to shopping, you don't want to blow all your money early on, okay? So what you want to do is you want to shop on Idols days. Those are going to be every 5th day of the week in Grand Trad. In Idols Day, nearly every shop offers some kind of discount. So you want to make sure that during these days, you are stocking up on all the things that you're going to need, like fruit cordials, which are going to be restoring 30 MP. The stuff is limited and it's expensive, so it's crucial that, to extend your dungeon runs, that you are all stocked up on the things that you need, especially MP. Personally, one of the things I recommend doing is also if you need to grab any weapons, or if there was one that had kind of like, you checked it out and you're like, man, this is too expensive, go shop on Idols days. Also, again, I know I already said MP, but make sure that you have those restoratives already, and you want to have that extra MP boost so you can plan ahead to go ahead and knock down those dungeons and get discounts while doing it. Tip number 3, again, these are in the first, 10 or so hours. You want to make sure that you're boosting your wisdom early for big rewards. Now, when you're leveling up your royal virtues, specifically wisdom, you're going to want to get to wisdom level 2 as fast as you can. Now, you may be like, well, why? It's because it unlocks 2 main key things: weapon purification and the igniter quest. Now, the dragon sword that you earned with tip number 1, you can't unlock its true potential until you purify it at the church. So getting to wisdom 2 is how you make that happen. Here's the play. Once you have free reign in the Grand Trad, go ahead and spend time people watching. Right outside of Brigada's shop, the igniter shop, there is a bench there. Every time that you just chill out and people watch on the bench, you're going to get 2 wisdom points. Go ahead and do this, as well as knocking out the cooking quest with Fabian to get the remaining points. This unlocks not only the weapon purification, but also the igniter quest for later on. It's a win-win situation, and you'll be glad that you did it early. Tip number 4, as we were trying to rank up stuff, we want to rank up our relationship with Moore ASAP. So another crucial tip is ranking up your relationship with Moore. This guy is your gateway to tell you all things archetype. And the quicker you get him to relationship level 2, the better. Now, again, why? Once you hit that milestone, you'll be able to access the archetype tree directly from the main menu. That's right, no longer do you have to go and visit him in his quote-unquote velvet room. You can now access it anywhere directly from the menu. So no more hunting down safe rooms, no more doing anything silly. Now you can access this right from the menu, and this feature alone is going to make your life 10 times easier. But that's not all. When you get him to level 4 later down the line, you can preview the abilities from your other relationships, letting you plan your builds easier. The faster you get this done, the better. Trust me, it's one of those quality of life improvements that'll save you so much time in the long run. Tip number 5, always buy tips, even if you don't need them. Just buy tips. And second, check the weather. So pro tip, this is going to save you a lot of headaches. Always buy tips from the informants and check the weather forecast before you dive into any dungeon. Knowing what weaknesses you're about to face make a huge difference. Plus, bad weather can mess up your plans. During certain conditions, you'll lose the bonus turns you get from hitting enemy weaknesses, which can make battles way more difficult. By staying informed, you can also avoid unnecessary struggle, using your resources more efficiently. And you can come out of dungeons with plenty of gas left in a tank. Seriously, do not skip this one. Knowledge is power. All right, you thought that was all. I told you 5. I'm going to give you a bonus one. Last but not least, let's talk passives. It's easy to overlook these in favor of flashier active skills, but passives can be game changers, so make sure you're reading them, honestly. Especially ones like Alchemy from the Merchant archetype, which lets you farm extra early on cash, which is really, really awesome. Another great one is Martial Law from the Swordmaster archetype. It boosts basic attacks by 50 freaking points, and that boost is going, and bonus is going to carry over to other archetypes. Passives are super valuable in Metaphor, so always keep an eye on what you're unlocking and plan accordingly. They cost more mag points, but the payoff is absolutely worth it. And there you have it, my friends. 5 tips that'll set you up for success in Metaphor ReFantazio. Trust me, these are all kinds of things I wish I knew when I started the game, and I hope that you now know them to help get you ahead. If you found these tips useful, helpful, drop a like and subscribe for more content, and let me know in the comments what other tips you discovered. Until next time, been Dom. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.